Hey, what's up YouTube? Dracolich here, coming to you from the Indie Gaming Lair. Today I have for you Delta V Rings of Saturn. In the words of the developer, you are a captain of an independent asteroid excavation ship operating in the mineral-rich rings of Saturn, the thickest debris field in the solar system. Your task is to navigate the rings, excavate the minerals, and sell the ore at the Enceladus station. You can hire and manage a crew who will aid you update your ship or switch to a completely new one. You can acquire a bounty hunter license, explore mysteries of smuggled weapons, but at the core, you're a rock hopper, and rock hopping is what you'll spend most of your time at. And since it is the core of this game, we made sure you'll have a great time flying your ship and excavating. Okay, I love me some asteroid mining games, and this looks to be one of the best ones out there. Right now, it's at very positive at 84% on Steam. Released on the 21st of July in 2023. The price right now is $11.49. The lowest is $4.94. The developer is Codera Software, and the publisher is Codera Software and Kariki Games. Their other older games includes nothing. This is their actual first game. Looks pretty good. Anyways, let's jump on in. I have to admit that I have done the tutorial just to learn how to fly a little bit, and so I know a little bit about the game. I'm just going to show you what's in the beginning of the game, just to go through some mining and everything like that. And if you like what you see, go ahead and get it on Steam or anywhere else. You can actually get it for cheaper, but I think Steam is probably the best way to go for it. Anyways, let's start a new game. Okay, impressive exhaust. Or valid ore. Glowing predator. Let's try glowing predator.
You have to question everything. Why do people go missing in the rings? The company blames pirates. But why would anyone resort to piracy? There is no money to be made there. No glory. Only fear and, ultimately, death. Why would you choose that life? And why doesn't the company just blow them all up with an orbital strike? Don't tell me they don't know where they're hiding, with that array of telescopes watching everything. The company wants you to be an obedient little drone. Master Ever doesn't care if it shoots ice, rocks, ships, or stations. They know that, and they hope you won't figure it out. They aren't your friend. Question everything.
Okay, guys. I just wanted you to see that introduction because I thought it was a pretty cool introduction with the mass driver firing there and his little monologue. It's pretty cool. Anyways, here we go. This is our ship right here. And we got the mineral market where we sell the minerals, the repairs, if we got, damaged or anything, services. Yeah, this is to, give your crew some R&R. Tuning, just this is for little things that you can actually tune on your ship. The equipment, you can buy new equipment and hard points. You can go through and upgrade everything. The dealer to buy new ships. Fleet. This is your basically what you have in your fleet. You can have more than one ship. Glowing Predator is our own, the only one that we have so far. The crew. This is important. You can actually hire crew in here. Um, the one crew that I think is the most important is the geologist. And where is it? Astronaut. Pilot, 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 mechanic. Mechanics are good too, uh, but a geologist is probably the best thing to have right there. Here is a cute little girl, Chloe. 47,000. Oh, she's a master education with experienced beginner. Um, yeah. Is there any other geologist? Here's a geologist. She's cute too. 21,000, which we can't afford either. High with no experience. There's no brand new guy here. Nope, I guess not. Not yet. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah, so crew can actually help you out. They basically tell you the bonuses that they can actually do over here on this side. And then the logs about whatever. And then launching. So let's launch. Right now, we are using our glowing predator and we're going to launch the drive. This basically is Saturn's main ring right here. This is us, flying into the ring, and you can actually fly yourself more inside the ring. So you start earlier, so you don't have to keep flying in there. But if you do that, it actually costs money. So yeah, so right now it only costs us 269 to actually send us to the very edge of the rings, and then we have to fly in ourselves. And the deeper you go, I believe, the denser the field is, and the better the minerals are. So sometimes it might be worth it actually going in if you have the extra money to burn. Also, you'll find points of interest in there that are really cool. You can find stations, you can find wrecks, and everything like that. So, and I love the design of the ship in here, and of course it has the mass drive right in front. Okay, flying into Saturn's rings. Okay, it slows you all the way down. Now we're at the beginning of Saturn's rings, so we move it a little bit out. Okay, the left shift does the main burn, right? And you can see this little indicator here showing how fast you're going this way. Right click, holding right down right click actually makes you move in that direction. And so that's good. And the controls are up here too that you can actually do. So you get used to it a little bit. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to it myself. But you're flying in. Of course, here's little bits of asteroids, but they get obviously more and more dense as you get flying in. You can go faster than this, of course. You can go as fast as you want. It's all Newton physics, so that's what I really like. You go in one direction, and you have to actually flip over, and to stop, you have to have thrust in the opposite direction. So that's really cool. It's really, really nice and relaxing, actually. This game. It's not like high intensity. It can be if you're running into asteroids or you're in a denser position. As you can see, we're in the middle of the kind of least dense area of the ring, and then over here it's getting more and more dense. So we're going to be entering the way more dense. So there's a one in front of me. I'm going to select it and then blow it up, and you should see the sensors, which I don't really have great sensors, have noticed that. I shouldn't have done that actually. I'm gonna just get him back here and slow it down. Don't want to run into any of these big guys. And we don't really want to stop here that much anyways, because it's a little bit light in this area. Want to get a little bit more. As you can see up here, we're going to be getting into the more dense areas very soon here. And then I'll show you some mining. Mining in the beginning can be a little bit tricky because the thing is that you only have oh, come on. There we go. You only have your scoop basically at the front of your ship. If you press enter, the front opens up. So we might run into that just... There we go. So we're getting into the more dense areas, and I'll show you something. Uh, Basically, some basic mining here. So let's just target this guy. We'll shoot him, and then, whoop. Okay, so it's all Newton. We can target it, and then that will try to align us to the actual piece of rock that's spinning here. And then we're slowly getting towards it. You got to keep on watching out because you don't want to run into anything as you're doing this. And you open up your mouth, and inside it goes. And then you can, of course, stop where you're going. Get a little bit better at this. So in here, you can actually see that it looks like it's partially iron and has water to it. So water and iron. Later on, you can get equipment that extracts the water. There we go. I'm going to turn down. I had it down a lot. Let's turn that down. Save settings. Okay. Anyways. Oh, and here's a big fat chungus here. So as you can see, it breaks it up into the larger pieces. And then, is there anything coming from that? Nope. There we go. Now the geologist, that's going a little bit too fast. The geologist will be able to identify the pieces. So if you don't want to waste your time picking up like, low end, let's say iron, and you want to get something a little bit more expensive kind of thing. So, and open up the mouth. And it goes in. And then you find that we have PT. I believe that's platinum. Platinum's pretty good. It's not a bad mineral to get. Okay, line ourselves up here. And inside it goes. And we almost bumped into that guy. You bump into it. And you can damage your ship. And that's how you did the primary way to damage your ship. Either that or the pirates come and get you. Now, there are pirates out there, and you can try to defend yourself if you like. Usually, in the beginning, you're pretty much... you can't do anything about it. So basically, this is the primary thing that you're going to be doing the whole way through. You can use equipment. There's equipment that you can actually have that are like little robots. You can actually have a robot that goes around and collects things for you. You have better sensors. Um, if you I might be able to show you that the ore can actually slip out of your mouth there, and you can get things that will actually stop any of the ore from slipping out. There's going to be like mineral processors. That's a big chunk. As you can see right there, it almost slipped out. So I'm going to try to use gravity to just try to get back in. As you can see, it's stuck in my throat. So having the advanced hopper or whatever in it, that actually helps out a lot. And so, yeah. So now I have to, I have to now, well, that guy's running away now, unfortunately. So it can be a little bit challenging. So there we go. Oh, that guy's lost, but I'll let him go. There's a big one right there. It takes a little bit to get used um, to actually be able to fly around. And of course, sometimes you might. There we go. I think I'm gonna get into the gap here and see what this is. But you can be flying around and you can find things in here like different kinds of equipment and I found Elon's car. Funny enough, I found derelict spaceships that you can actually, if you had the special equipment to salvage them, you can salvage the spaceships and actually put them into your team. Come on. Damn. Again. Stuck. Let's see if you get an open area here. Come on. This is where you get the actual the upgrade is actually helpful. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this up. Don't want to bug you guys with this. Okay. Let's see if I can. There we go. And then you can actually overburn your own engine too, by the way. You can see them that they're bunched in the bottom now. So it's always good to try to use gravity to bunch them in the bottom of your ship if you don't have the special equipment that will, not keep them stuck in your throat. And it's good to do the mass burn here. That'll push everything to basically by gravity to the back of your ship. See, I'm almost almost overburned my engine, so gotta make sure that you can get used to it here. See if I can grab this. So yeah, basically we've got uh, mostly platinum and some iron there. So not very rich stuff. What the heck? Stuck in my throat again. There we go. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper in, and then I'll show you about selling the minerals back at the station. Oh, there's someone down here. And he's got like a microwave, I believe. My engine's not that great either. Oh, look at that thing. It's huge. Okay. I believe. Go over here. This thing. Okay. Oh, this one's a runner. And oh, geez. That's not good. Gonna have to go around. Sometimes you just have to shoot it. As you can see, I still have to get used to this. but it is a challenge and it is fun. Oh, I better kill this before I get too much into it. Oh, missed it. I missed it. Afterburn should be way better. Damn it. That was that was just acrobatics. There we go. Oh, there's one right there. Let's see if I can. Oh, no. Get it down the throat. You always got to get it down the throat. Okay, looks like we got some V. Can't remember what that one is. We'll have to see it when we get back. But I believe it's actually very valuable. So we might be in an area that actually has V in it. Vanadium, maybe? And this is not even that dense. It can actually get way more dense than this. Whoop. You can actually use your thrusters as well. If you run out of uh, mass driver rounds, you can actually use thrusters to break apart asteroids. But you run into the chance of, running into them. And remember, when you do the thrusters, then it destroys your lock on the on whatever you're looking for or looking at. Okay, getting a little bit full. There is a way to, let's see here. Oh, look at that. Almost gonna run into that big one. Okay. Let's see if we can start heading back now because we're gonna get full. Obviously, bigger ships, more storage. But yeah, the geologist is probably my favorite thing to crew member to have, then the mechanic. Because with the geologist, when you target it, it will actually take a second, and the geologist will identify it. So you might like blow up a whole thing, and then it'll break apart within like iron, but then you'll have a whole bunch of platinum or palladium or whatever the V is, and you want to pick and choose what you want to have inside your storage. Let's see if there's one there. I'm going to be moving down through. I'm going to start heading back towards the rim and just collecting things on the way, because then I'm going to get back home and then sell it. So yeah, like I said, there's actually a lot more things here. You can actually become a bounty hunter. Now this is going to be dangerous. I might actually float right into this thing, but oh shoot. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. So it can get hairy. Remember, every time you do that, you take the lock off. You can do that. Okay. So anyways, you can do a lot of different things. Salvaging is really good. Mining is really good. Yeah. There's little stories. Each crew member can have stories they'll want you to take them to certain places, certain space stations and stuff. It's a really, really cool little game. Um, right now, the price is $11.49. I believe that's what the regular price is. It is, I have to say, Totally worth it. You can spend hours upgrading your ship, getting new ships, getting employees, building a fleet, salvaging. The salvaging is very, very challenging, and it it's very rewarding. Though you get a whole new ship, and ships are like millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands, depending on what kind of ship it is. Right now we have a W. We'll see what that W is. The W I think is one of the most uh, that was, yeah, there I got hit. The W is one of the more better minerals that you can actually get. W and B. Sometimes on the way out I like to just uh, oh, but not do that. Not do that. Oh, there we go. See, that's where you can actually get into danger. You can really damage your ship really badly by running into an asteroid, obviously. So best not to do it. So now we're on our way. We're on the very edge of the dense part. And now we're going into the least dense part. You can get better thrusters, better engines, better reactor. You can get different kinds of things like the mass driver is not the only weapon or mining implement you can have. As I said, you can get robots. There's a lot to this game, and they keep on developing it. And I've loved everything about it. So, totally recommend this game. Um, at the sale price of $4.94, it is an absolute steal. Like it's completely a steal. This is probably one of the top games I can actually recommend as an indie game. I'd have to say, maybe a little bit more content, but not terribly much. But especially for the price point, I'd say for the price point, it is dead on, and it could almost be a perfect 10. A perfect 10 is something that I would never want to stop playing and drop. And this one's more of a relaxing kind of game where you can get into it, you can relax, you can put it down and then go back in for a nice relaxing kind of a floating game and stuff like that. I'd have to say 9 out of 10 is probably what I would give this. Uh, has your oh no, better move out. Almost got hit. um, yeah, the music is great. Uh, the graphics are almost perfect. So yeah, um, I'd have to say the only thing that I would even remotely make it any kind of better would be maybe different planets, different rings. But I mean, it's in our solar system. See right there, I just got really badly smacked. But anyways, we'll see how much damage that did. And leaving the area, automatic return soon. And then we do the main burn to get back. You do have to watch out for your fuel and everything. It will basically warn you, and you can actually get more updates for more fuel and everything like that. So, no, this game is very happy with this game. Probably one of the best indie games I've played. I'm a huge mining, asteroid mining guy, so I love asteroid mining. And I think there's a game coming out this year that actually has that. That's going to be amazing. So I'll probably I can't remember what the name is off the bat. So we got H2O, which is nothing. So those H2Os are pretty much nothing. But they have a platinum. And then the W there, as you can see, it's like a lot of money compared to the kilograms for it. And I think it's Veridium and whatever that is. Well, I can't. I'd have to look it up actually on the periodic scale. Uh, and the PT and then the iron, of course. So 14,000 kilograms of iron. So, for 14,000 kilograms of the W there, it'd be huge amounts. So right overall we got 61,000. So that's a pretty good run in the beginning for just and I wasn't really I was just joking around because of commentating to you guys, but here we go. Sell all. You can actually keep them away. You can store them because the prices do fluctuate in a market, and you get really ADHD with that whole thing and make sure that you get the best price out of it. So now that we got a whole lot whack load of more of what money, you can go to repairs and see what I actually damaged there by running into an asteroid. So we got $3,000 worth if we want to replace that. It's at only 97%, 89%, 80%. So I didn't damage it too badly. One of the main thrusters were damaged a little bit. Not really not enough to actually replace it right now. You want to replace it once it gets down to, pretty bad kind of thing. So, yeah, we don't have to really replace anything. We'd probably go into the crew and hire another crew. You can actually get custom faces and stuff for these, so that's pretty cool. Actually, there's a furry one that you can actually get furry faces for some reason. I think it's either in the workshop or a DLC or something like that. So, anyways, we got a mechanic, a geologist, self-taught, $3,000. You're hired. So there you go. Now she comes up over here. She's in her spacesuit, and now she's part of my crew. And she can, it might take her longer to actually get the stats for the the astral asteroid that we're tracking down, but that's fine. Anyways, I can hire a whole bunch of other people. We can get a pilot. We can get that does adrenaline slowdown and course anticipation. You can actually slow down time. I actually didn't show you that, but you can do that too. Anyways, guys, that is Delta V Rings of Saturn. I highly recommend this one. Even for the price it is, the normal price, it is completely worth it. Nice, relaxing, can be relaxing, can actually be nail biting at sometimes too when you're flying through a huge amount of the asteroids and when pirates are after you too. But yeah, I completely recommend this game. So 100% thumbs up. Get this game if you can. And I will catch you on the next time. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment down below. I'd love to build this channel as much as possible. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.